man. Shout out to her. My girl Rachel in the building. My girl Rachel in the building. Hey,
Hey,
how you
how
doing
you?
today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Did you
I
get to hear the
caught some of
audio?
what I caught some of what she was saying,
Let me
and
play the let
I
me hold on. Let me play
imagine.
the audio for you
Okay,
because this is what we doing here. I want you to tell me whether you agree or disagree with what she said. I want you to say why or why not, and then I want you to tell me what you as a woman, what your definition of a high maintenance woman is. So let me go ahead and play the audio for you.
okay.
You know what really grinds my gears? When I see men who are always complaining about gold diggers and women trying to get after a man's money, it's like you're pursuing those women. Those are the women that you know that you like. You just cannot afford to maintain them like you can already see that they're being maintained. Her eyelashes extensions are on, her nails are done, she got a nice bag, nice shoes, she drives a nice car. You know that you can't afford to keep up with that lifestyle, but you want that kind of woman. You want her, but you don't want to do what it takes to get her. All you have to do is shop within your budget. It's like going into like Louis Vuitton and being like, look, these bags ain't no different than anybody else's bags. Why don't you just? I mean, this bag ain't really worth $2,000. I mean, you could sell it to me for $5 because really, I mean, it's not even made of real leather. It's this canvas tote. Like, come on, like just give. You're not gonna go in there and try to negotiate because the price is the price. The same way with women. The women that you're approaching, you know that they want a certain kind of lifestyle. If you can't afford that lifestyle, leave those women alone. There are so many women out here who will pay your bills, who will let you drive their car, who will, help you fulfill your dream, pay your way through school. There are a lot of misguided women who will do all that for you, but you don't want them. You want the ones who don't want to do that because you think it's cute to break that woman and make that woman change for you. That's the big flex for you. The big flex for you is to get the baddie who you don't have to do nothing for. But you know good and well don't work like that. Stop. Rachel, what you got to say, boo? Do you agree or disagree with what she said and why or why not?
So I agree to a certain extent. Definitely, I tell people all the time, mind your text bracket, and it don't have nothing to do. It don't have nothing to do with being a sponsorship or something like that. Because I mean, I am high maintenance on my own terms. So anything that I'm doing, it's gonna get done. But at the end of the day, when you come into a woman's life, you're supposed to add to her. You're supposed to take a little stress off her shoulders. I'm not saying taking stress off my shoulders, you paying for me to get my nails done. You don't have to do it every time because I'm not gonna ask my man, bam, get my nails done. No, I'm getting my nails done because I want to get my nails done. Now, if he wants to, and I expect the man who loves me to say, you know what, babe, I got it. Or, okay, don't worry about it. I got it. I want a man to be willing to do that on his own because he cares about me. I'm it's not that I'm going to make it a requirement, but I require my man to love me enough to want to do things like that. If you get what I'm saying. I'm not going to come in with a list and be like, you got to buy me this, you got to buy me that, you got to do this, you got to do that. Because no, at the end of the day, if you going to do it or I'm going to do it. And if I'm doing it, whatever it is, whether it's bills, I'm not on the whole like independent one woman scenario. But at the end of the day, if you're single, the lifestyle that you want to live, you're doing it on your own already without a partner. So if that is your lifestyle, you should be able to maintain that without a man, and vice versa. You should be able to maintain that without a woman. Now, if somebody comes in, they want to, that's the person they are, and that's the kind of person you want, and they're like, okay, babe, I got you. Don't worry about that's cool. But making that like a requirement, I be seeing women, he gotta buy me this, buy me that. If you think he gonna do this and do that, like, what happened to people genuinely wanting to do something for somebody anymore? I feel like if a man likes you enough, or if that's the type of heart that that person has, really, you asking for anything, you really shouldn't even have to ask. Truth be told, it's gonna get done. So, off the rip, oh, a man gotta do this, a man gotta do that. It's like, nah, you're not even giving people a chance to be who they are. You're coming with all these, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, you do need to mind your tax bracket, because if this woman is accustomed to this, you can't come in here being a bum. I'm sorry, she ain't going for it. You can't come in here being a bum, and vice versa. Men tend to uplift women a little bit more than women do, and I don't want nobody in the comments going crazy,
And don't
because
worry
it
about
is
the
true.
comments. They don't like
I
hearing the truth
say,
anyway. Don't worry about the
I
comments.
say
Speak the truth.
it is true, because I have seen a lot more men, when women are not stable, as far as like finishing school, and they're aspiring to be all these things. It doesn't happen a lot, but when it does happen, I know that men don't care about how much you make. They're not worried about that. They see you and they like, you know what? I got you, shorty. But on the other hand, it is some women that will uplift, a man, but not many reaching back like that. Once they get to where they at, they not looking to reach back. Some men are okay with building a woman. Some women are not really okay with that, especially when they already where they need to be. They kind of like, nah, I'm not even gonna look your way. I need a man in, this bracket. I need this. I need that. So I kind of agree and disagree. I do think as a man, you shouldn't even be dating until you're ready to date, because truth be told, until you have your finances together too, because everybody knows with dating, it comes with spending money. And if you ain't ready, you need to get yourself together before you even open the door like that. Because as a man, and if you're looking for marriage, you're here to provide, babe. You're here to love and do a lot of stuff, but providing is majority of that. And if you got you a good woman, providing is not going to be a problem, because say if something happens to you in your bank account or whatever, your woman, if she not touching the bill, she should have money stacked up just in case it fall back. So it's not like the man just spending all the money and the girl just blowing it. No, as a woman, you need to have. So yeah, you're not paying bills, but I feel like if I was married and my husband was doing everything, I'm still going to put money aside every month, like I am, just in case. Because at the end of the day, it's not, you have to be realistic about life. People lose their jobs, people get laid off all the time, and a man, nothing is really solidified in life. It takes nothing but a split second for everything to just be changed. So the lifestyle that you did have, oh, my man was doing this, he can't do that no more, because now he got to get back on his feet. But you should be living like, you're the one paying bills. You should be having, so it's a lot of factors that come into that. I definitely think if you ain't trying to date a woman like that, or you're not ready to date a woman like that, don't mind your tax bracket. Hey, I say it all the time. I mind my tax bracket. I know I can't be out here balling with it. Nah, I mind my tax bracket until I get there. So I agree with her on that part. But the other part, I do think sometimes women, we get a little carried away with the whole everything, and it's only because society and what we see all the Instagram women, and I hate when women be like, oh no, I do this for me, I do this for me. I don't care what anybody says. At the end of the day, even subconsciously, if you're seeing this all the time, and these are the women that the men are going after, they may not be good for their soul or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, this is what they're attracted to. And subconsciously, you're going to tweak little things, whether you know it or not. You got some women that'll just full out, tweak everything so they can be the woman, that they looking at. But subconsciously, you're doing little things like, oh, well, I got to have this done, I got to have that done. When truth be told, I've had men say so many times, like, you don't even need all that. And I'll be like, I can't tell you over here liking this. Let me put it on so you can like me. Like, come on now. I'd be lying if I said I never looked and was like, you know what? I think I want to try that. Like, come on now. Everybody is influenced by everybody, some way, somehow, or some way. So, I think that plays a factor, and I'm not blaming men, but at the end of the day, if this is not the woman that you want, this is not the type of woman you want, you're putting that on display by liking it, sharing it, hearting it. Oh, I do this, do that to that woman, and this, that, and the third. And you got, when you come back to reality and you got these women seeing this, especially being local, if you're just you're the top notch in your city for your city, but you going after all these celebrities. Oh, I couldn't wait. I do this. I drink your bath. They be seeing all this stuff about these celebrity women. And then you got to come back to reality and realize where you live. You ain't got the money for that. Like, let's be real. Shorty wouldn't even look your way. Let's talk
Thank you.
about it. These
And vice
celebrities
versa.
would not even look your way.
And vice
So,
versa. And vice versa.
yes, I'm like, so you need to mind your tax bracket. I never understood that, and it's crazy because some men will go all out with these comments. I see it all the time. They will share the post. It'll be Ari in some type of thong or something. The woman is beautiful. I don't have no problem. But she'll be in a thong. Oh, I'll take her down. They'll say anything. Oh, I'll do this. I wouldn't even cheat on her. But what is making you not want to cheat on this woman? But you have a good woman beside you in your own
Right.
city. And then not only
Right.
that, they share stuff like that while they're in a relationship, and then
Right.
want to turn around and say, oh, it shouldn't be a problem, she's just a celebrity. No, I feel like, truth be told, if that woman gave you a chance, you're gonna drop me at the drop of a dime. Like, let's be for real. So I feel like that plays a part in it too, and how women think and how women move. But like I said, I agree with some things, but I disagree with others. But yeah, I think people should mind their tax bracket when it comes to dating, and don't date until you're ready to date. As a man and as a woman too, you have to know with dating, it requires money. Like, if we're being honest, it requires money. Marriage requires money. Let's not act like you just getting with somebody and y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't eating no food and y'all ain't buying no gifts and act like holidays ain't coming around. It's all a part of it on top of, what goes on internally and emotionally. So, yeah, mind your tax bracket, because if Jada come up to you and you've been working a 9 to 5 and this girl been getting Birkins and all this money from Lil Baby, you think she gonna accept a little piece of card? No, she is not gonna accept that. No.